in 2 months. He asked if I would be willing to meet him in person, maybe grab coffee, no pressure. He said he understood if I said no, that he knew the situation was complicated. I said yes. I do not know why I said yes. Maybe I was lonely. Maybe I was curious. Maybe I just wanted something in my life that was different, that was mine, that Vanessa could not touch. Michael got out in October. We met at a coffee shop in Grand Rapids. I was nervous, obviously. This was a man I had been writing to for months but had never seen except in the small, blurry photo that came with his first letter. He walked in and I recognized him immediately. Tall, broad shoulders, dark hair cut short, a nervous smile. He was handsome in this unexpected way, not polished like the guys I usually dated, but real. We talked for 3 hours. It was easy and comfortable and nothing like I expected. He told me about adjusting to being out, about his job doing drywall work, about staying with his aunt. I told him about my job, my apartment, my terrible family. He asked if he could see me again. I said yes, we started dating. Officially, I guess, though it felt strange to call it that at first. We went to movies, we got dinner, we went for walks along the river. He was different from anyone I had ever been with. He listened when I talked. He did not play games. He said what he meant, and he understood me in this way that felt almost scary. He could tell when I was anxious or upset before I said anything. He knew when I needed space and when I needed to be held. It was like having someone actually see me for the first time in my life. My mom called in November and asked if I was coming to Thanksgiving. I had been avoiding her calls, but I finally picked up. She said the whole family missed me, that Grandma Helen was asking about me, that it had been almost a year since I had come to a holiday. I told her I would think about it. Michael and I were lying in bed that night when I mentioned it. He asked why I was hesitant, and I told him about Vanessa again, about the pattern, about how I could not handle watching it happen one more time. Michael was quiet for a minute. Then he said, "Take me." I laughed. I said, "You do not want to meet my family. Trust me." He said, "I am serious. Take me to Thanksgiving. Let me meet this cousin of yours." I told him it was a bad idea. I told him Vanessa would eat him alive, that she had destroyed every relationship I had ever brought around her. I told him she was beautiful and manipulative and ruthless. Michael just shrugged. He said, "I have been in prison for 7 years. I think I can handle your cousin." I thought about it. And then I thought, screw it. Why not? What was the worst that could happen? Vanessa would seduce Michael. I would lose another relationship. I would never speak to my family again. I was already halfway there. So I said yes. Thanksgiving morning, I woke up with this knot in my stomach. Michael seemed calm. He wore a simple button-down shirt and jeans, nothing fancy. His hair was neat and he had shaved. He looked good, normal, like a regular guy you would bring home to meet your family. We drove to my parents' house. I gave him one more warning. I said, "Vanessa is going to come after you hard. She is going to flirt. She is going to touch you. She is going to try to get you alone. Please just stay with me. Do not fall for it." Michael took my hand. He said, "Claire, I'm not going anywhere. I promise." We walked in and the whole